What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Couch Talk. So today, I'm going to be covering something that's what most of us would think would be incredibly basic, but it can be a serious struggle for a lot of people, and that's just like the overall importance of just like getting sleep. To preface, all the information that I'm about to tell you is from textbooks from a lot of my like psych classes and things like that. So work with me. First off, I think the research is there. The research and studies say 8 hours of sleep each night is kind of what you want to shoot for. Anything under 7, you're lacking. That 7 to 8 range is kind of that sweet spot. But I kind of broke this down into 2 sections, physical health and then mental health. For the first section, physical health, this first one's kind of straightforward. It's repair and restoration. So sleep allows your body to repair and restore tissue and muscle and your immune system. So if you're very active, if you're working out a lot, that sleep is crucial to repair those little micro tears in your muscle and then help them grow. And then second is hormone regulation. Sleep helps to regulate your hormones that controls your metabolism, your growth, and your stress. I think it's super easy to kind of miss that piece of it. Because, I think when we think of sleep, we're just like, all right, the physical aspect of we're rested, we have energy, things like that. But it goes so much deeper than that. And then the third piece is in regards to cardiovascular health. Sleep reduces the risk of heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. If you're getting lack of sleep, it'll shoot that stress hormone up, which can then lead to some of these longer-term health conditions. So the second section is on mental health. So we covered the physical health side of importance of sleep. Now let's do the mental health. So the first one, again, pretty straightforward, is just cognitive function. Sleep is essential for memory consolidation, memory in general, learning, problem solving, and more. I think it's pretty abundant. I know, at least coming from a graduate student's point of view or a postgrad student's point of view, it was really, if you were up so late studying the night before an exam, you woke up the next morning and you might be a little foggy. You weren't fully thinking straight, as if you had gone to bed a couple hours before to get that full 8 hours of sleep, to be well rested for an exam or a project. The second is mood regulation. So sleep deprivation can lead to mood swings, anxiety, depression, etc. Now, to preface, if you get 1 or 2 nights of bad sleep, this is not going to hurt you. But a lot of this is extensive nights of not getting sleep for a long period of time. And that's where that piece of anxiety, depression, real mental health issues can then become a factor if the sleep is not, if you're not getting the proper amount of sleep for a prolonged period. And finally is stress management. I will stand on the fact that if you're let me get to this real quick and then I'll go on that. Sleep helps the body cope with stress and improve resilience. I will stand on the fact of if I've had a really stressful day, if I've just had a really hard day, whether it be at work or school, and I get a really good night's sleep, I'm ready to start the day and hit the ground running the following day, to where those stressors and whatever things were making me anxious do not carry into the following day, compared to if I'm running up like up against a clock and into 1 or 2 in the morning and then getting up at 6 or 7, like those stressors will continue to drag into that next day. So again, this is a topic that, you know, I would like to think is common sense to a lot of people, but I also know like isn't always the case. So hopefully this can help inform you if you're seeing this, if you're struggling with lack of sleep. But also, you know, like there are also some like real conditions that like just keep you up and you just can't sleep. And at that point, that's just a different story, different conversation. But in general, like what I kind of just broke down, that really is the importance of sleep. So, you know, as always, we will do the quote of the day. And this one's actually from Babe Ruth. As baseball season has officially kicked in, I figured it would be appropriate. This one doesn't necessarily apply to sleep or anything, but it says, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. And to me, this basically means, you know, don't let your fears hold you back. Like if you want to start a project, if you want to jump into a new industry for work, if you want to change your major in college, don't let the fears hold you back from doing that. Because, excuse me, the full transparency, man, like making those like leaps of faith can truly be like the best things you'll ever do. As scary and like as much fear as there might be with it, they really can be some of the best things you can do. Not just for your own life, but to prove to yourself that you can do those sorts of things as well. So yeah, guys, you know, that's the spiel for the day. And I am looking at another pretty busy week, so I will shoot to get another 2 or 3 episodes up this week. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.